Here we are, viewers, Ford Falcon, a car that's got a special place in my heart. A friend of mine had one of these, and he was going back to England on a ship, the only ship in Fremantle I've ever seen where you walk down the gangway to get on it. He had a leather jumpsuit made of vinyl, reminiscent of Elvis Presley, and a paunch. Anyway, forgetting that, he had this, something similar to this, not with the little fins on the front, and he said, could you drive it back to my house and leave it there until I come back from Europe? So I said, yeah. And I had never driven one of these before. I never want to drive one ever again. It had a special sort of steering. It was called Steering Takes a Holiday, in that you turn the wheel, and after many revolutions, it seemed, something happened. Not necessarily what you wanted to happen, but something happened. The brakes, they were brake takes a holiday as well. But it was a lovely looking car. I was always impressed by the styling of it. And the tail lights, which looked like a rocket, and then the interior of it, I mean, that's a souped up interior on this model. But it was the worst handling car I've ever driven. But this is the, is that Centenary Falcon Deluxe with a blind? But look at those tail lights. I nearly forgive it all for those tail lights. They are Jerry Anderson Fireball XL5. You really feel you're going somewhere, and vestigial fins. But yes, it was, I'm afraid, Steering Takes a Holiday. What else have we got? Capri with the intakes on the back, just like my X19, because as I've told you repeatedly, the Mustang 1 did have a mid-engine. Woodside, big ute, a proper ute, not these, nearly said puffy things, didn't I? But you're not allowed to say that, so forget I said that. Lovely Ford here. Nice magnet. This is the other end of the, and a lovely, lovely garage with the auto tune. I wish I'd got one of them. That'd solve all my problems. Super. And he's looking at the parts book. He said, well, I'm stumped. It's got to be one of those spark plugs. That's it. What a good display, eh? Golden fleece can. And we've got over here, viewers, an electric bus that used to drive in South Perth. It was the Intellibus, and it didn't need a driver. But as you see, for some reason, it's not doing that anymore. It's in a museum. So what does that say about the Intellibus, AI, and things being able to drive themselves? It doesn't seem to have worked, I don't think. Lovely selection of motorbikes, matchless. This is an interesting car, this Lloyd Hartnett. Who knows what time it... Nice Premier. What do you think? What do you think? Look at the vinyl in that, those plush seats. You would go to a posh restaurant in Perth in 70s, your girlfriend or wife would have gloves that went up to her elbows, and you'd take her in for a glass of porphyry pearl on the chance that later on your luck might be in. The Premier with the oh, look at that. It even had curved side glass. I remember when they came out, they said, yes, this Holden leads the way. The glass on the side is curved. I don't know what advantage that was. And then you've got, that's an unusual car, the Humpy, into a, I've not seen another one of these, turned into an estate car. So this is station sedan. What does it say? Converted by Cars Australia. One of the only 48 215s made. It says to do such a conversion today, you get little change from $200,000. But look at it. Let's have a look. There's Holden, and Holden, and I can't see the join. Can you see the join? Can you see the join? I can't see the join. No matter how hard I look, I can't see the join. There, can you see the join? I can't see the join. I can't see the join. That's car building. Lovely. Wouldn't that have been a good car if they made it? Wouldn't have been as good as this, though. And the tail, the window there. This is coach building. Tail lights must be in the, just underneath. No, it must be in, I suppose it does have tail lights. I can't see any electronics going to that. Where are they, viewers? Where are the tail lights in this car? Can we see them? Oh, they're in the bumper. Yeah, you can just see there, look, not in the bumper, in the, there you can see it. But that's a rare car, viewers. Anyway, that's all from the WA Car Museum. We're going to have a drink, perhaps even a drink of beer, who knows. Seems the Australian thing to do, but look at that. No noticeable join. All the best here from Whiteman Park, definitely worth a visit, very friendly, a big magazine selection. And Jeff, back in England, if you're watching, they've got a stripped Essex chassis straight from the factory, same as yours, all cut away for the apprentices. All the best, bye-bye.